Hi, so today we're just gonna be doing a little quick video. I don't really have any other video ideas, honestly. I am running out of ideas and I've been doing so well with uploading once a week that I don't want to like ruin that streak. But I'm running out of ideas because I don't have anything incoming or anything like that. I am, again, thinking of downsizing, but I don't want to make a downsizing video. So I thought, let's pack up the trades that I made when I posted my cards for sale last week. This is it. Pretty pathetic, isn't it? It's funny how all these other people can get trades and I have to struggle to get a few trades even though I got a shit ton of cards up for trade. It's because the cards that I have up for trade are not that great and the cards that I want are not that great. So it's kind of a lose-lose situation on my end, to be honest. But yeah, so I did make a few trades. Most of these are at least a few cards per trade because I don't like just sending individual cards. So yeah, we're gonna pack these up. I, of course, will not show any addresses. So all that part's gonna be cut out. But I have my notebook off to the side, which you can't see. It has everybody's information, what they're getting, their address, their username, and what I'm getting in return so that I can keep track of who gets what and what I get in return. So the first one is these two. Now, I don't want anybody judging the way I pack. I'm sure people will judge because I am not a fancy packer and I pack for efficiency, and that's it. That's it. That's all. I'm not going to over-explain myself because I don't have to. But I don't want anybody bitching about how I package stuff because this is how I package and nothing has arrived damaged, and that's all, okay? Top loader. I do reuse top loaders, so sometimes they are a little dingy. Now I don't, oh yeah I do, never mind. I was gonna say I don't think I have any washi tape out, but I do. I do tape the top of the top loader shut. Like that. That's it. That's how I package a top loader. That's it. I put up to 4 cards in one top loader. I do have like the sticker ones. Those ones I can put more, but I do try to save those for like a special occasion. So I don't use them as much. And then I have like a box off to the side with like different sizes of greeting cards. I do need to refill it because I'm running out of like the bigger greeting cards, but I typically use like this size greeting card for like 1 top loader. And if I do 2 top loaders, instead of putting them on top of each other, I put them side by side. You'll see it later. I got a few bigger trades, so I will write the address here, but I will cut it out because this will also be my proof for the person. And I've always just wrote "do not bend" like this on the back, always. I have like "do not bend" stickers as well, but I don't know why. I don't feel like using them. And I have a stamp for my address because I am lazy. I used to have like the stickers with my address printed on them, but then I would have to like redo the stickers every time I ran out, and it feels a waste to just write my address every single time. So I got a stamp made. I got it from Vistaprint. It's like one of those like stamps you can put anything on it. There's enough room to fit an address on it legibly. So yeah. Okay. So, and then when I pack inside, I always put the card on like the right side because I'm right-handed, I guess. I'm not sure. I just think, you know, when you open a card, usually the greeting or whatever is in here, right? So that's what we're gonna do. Below, I just had you. Struggling with washi tape. I bought so much washi tape, was it a year ago? Thinking like, oh, I'm gonna have enough to like last me a long time. Yeah, I haven't really been like trading or selling that much. Like last year I barely did anything towards like the end, like the second half of the year, and this year I've done absolutely nothing. Like I think I've only sent out like 3 or 4 times this year. That's it. And then I'm like using up the last of these like in Hypen memo pad things that came from like their first Google package. I'm using up the last of those. So I'm pretty sure I don't usually write hello. I'm pretty sure I usually write hi. So that was weird. And then I got this stamp, which is a date stamp. And I kind of like doing the date. But the thing is I'm not very good at like doing this upside down. And the other thing is it's in French because I bought it in a French town. I think that's it. Let's do a test. Aha! That's it. And I'm just gonna do here. See, it's August 4th today. But in French it's ow. I like to put the date that I package them. I don't know. Just to see how long it takes, you know, for the person to receive it. So I do that, and then I got a shit ton of stickers. So I usually just grab like 1, 2, I'll do 3, and then I got like sticker flakes. So I'll grab a handful, and then I'll just try not to give duplicates. I just give them a duplicate. That's a little scary for, yeah, no, I'm not gonna give them a freaking crab. So, there, you can have that one too. And that is it. And then I close it with tape. Do I not have an open thing of tape? I know I do. Oh, it's over here. So how's it going? We just had a fucking heat wave again. It's supposed to cool off in the next few days. So it's supposed to not be as fucking hot. So I'm glad because I'm off. But then again, I had to work. And I work retail, and you'd think we'd have AC, but we don't. And I am a person that just sweats a lot. I'm a very sweaty person. It's been fun. Okay, next up we have actually the next 4. So these ones. So put these 2. So these can fit comfortably in one top loader. Don't let, if you sleeve them individually, they might be tight. But I like to put 2 in one sleeve back to back. Especially ones with like similar back colors. They fit comfortably in a top loader. Don't let people say that you have to use, like, just trying to line them up a bit. Like they fit comfortably. It's not super tight in there. People are I don't know, trying to manipulate the way other people pack their cards. And I find, you know, what works for you, as long as nothing's damaged, just do it, you know? It's not that big of a deal. I've had cards come in with no protection and they were fine. I'm not saying you should do that. I'm just saying do the protection that you can do. And I don't know. It's, how should I say this without hurting anybody's feelings? There's no one way of doing stuff, you know? It's like the way I teach at work. As long as you get to the same end result, how you get there most of the time does not matter. You know, as long as your cards get safely to the other person, how you make them get there, you know, most of the time doesn't matter. It's, I don't know. I guess I'm a little old school when it comes to stuff like this, because I've been doing this for 10 plus years, that the like almost strictness of it right now kind of like throws me off all of this and makes me not want to sell or trade or send stuff out anymore, because it's not even me that's strict, it's the other people that are strict. You know, these address checks and stuff like that, that wasn't a thing before. If you sent your address, send it correctly, right? Like that is what it is, right? I'm not saying back in my day, but basically I am. I get it. Things change, things evolve. We have to adapt, and I am. But I'm just saying that the way things are going now makes me not want to do this anymore. Yeah. Anyways, I've been doing a lot of thinking lately, and that usually is not a good idea for me. Because usually when I end up doing some thinking, I end up doing some drastic shit. And I kind of want to downsize my Oh My Girl and We collections. I know. But I've been thinking about how I've been saying like, oh, you know, I don't have to finish this right now. It can be like, you know, an ongoing project, but I kind of do want to finish it right now, and I kind of do want to be caught up, because if there's one thing that I've never been, it's caught up on any of my collections. And, you know, I would like to be caught up on my collections, because that shit would be cool. It would definitely be cool. But it's never gonna happen if I keep collecting pre-order cards for so many people. And I'm not dropping pre-order cards. I don't know why, but I like collecting them. I wouldn't be offended if they stopped. I would not be offended if they stopped. It was fun. It was fun while it lasted. Please stop. But this one's a little thicker, so I don't think I'll just... Yeah, the stickers don't match. I'm not a matchy-matchy person. Never will be. I just have a lot of stickers because I am a hoarder, and I hoard everything stationery related. So I'm trying to get rid of my stuff because I'm not gonna use it. So maybe somebody else will. But I don't want to bulk up too much, because then I gotta pay for fucking oversize because it won't fit in the slot. And if it don't fit in the slot, it doesn't matter how heavy it is, you gotta pay for oversize. And I don't mind paying oversize to Canada, but I don't want to pay oversize to the States or even internationally. This one's just one card. Oh, it's because I'm trading for a WoW card. If I trade for a alt card, I don't mind just trading for one card. Oh, this top loader is not it. We're not using you. It's very flimsy. There you go. I don't want to not talk, but I feel like if I continue talking, I'm just gonna bitch about stuff, and I don't want this video to be me bitching too much. Now I gotta ship these out tomorrow, and I don't even know if I'll be able to. I also got a dentist appointment tomorrow, like, you know, a regular yearly checkup, and I don't even know if I'll be able to make it to that. They've been redoing my driveway for the past week, and last week they just dug up the whole thing and like reflattened it because the ground was uneven. And then I think this week they're supposed to like repave it, like put in the new asphalt. But today is a holiday, or Monday, it's a holiday. So they're only gonna be starting tomorrow. And it was all fine and dandy, me being able to leave the house when it was just dirt outside. As soon as they put the asphalt in, I can't leave the house. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to leave the house tomorrow. Stuff like this that gives me so much anxiety that like the last week was so horrible because of that. Like I was leaving for work early because I was afraid I was gonna get stuck in the house. Like, I can't function this way, man. So like, the only thing on my mind right now is like, tomorrow, will I be able to leave the house? I have other errands to run, so if I have to leave a little early, or if they're like, if you leave now, you can't come back for a few hours, I'll be like, that's fine. But the thing is I want to go to my dentist appointment, but I might not be able to. So I might not be able to leave the house tomorrow, which sucks because I need to go and buy some food. I'm out of food. I need some food. And I can't go buy food today because it's a holiday, so stores are closed. But because today's a holiday, I got an extra day off. So I got 3 days off this week. So worst comes to worst, I can go on Wednesday. But I don't want to go on Wednesday. I'm the type of person that when I get days off, I don't want to do shit. Like, I'm so exhausted from like working and just existing in general that when I get days off, I don't want to do anything. So nothing gets done when I'm off. And as horrible as it sounds, I can't do anything like productive unless I have a week off. And it's coming. Next week, I got a full week off. It ends up being 9 days. So I'm gonna try to do something productive on my 9 days off. But I can't guarantee anything. Fucked up D. every time I gotta write like an international address, I'm like, I'm gonna fuck this up. I'm gonna fuck this up. I gotta concentrate like 10 times more. This one's going to the Netherlands. I am trading these through a mutual of mine, but it's for her daughter. So she decided to collect Pure and Harmony in full, and I had a few junk subs. The date. I really wish the date thingy was in English. I know it's probably like easy to understand, like it's not that far off, but makes me feel slightly insecure. I do speak French. It is technically my first language, but it is like not even Canadian French. It is very much a fucked up version of French, so I don't feel comfortable being like, yeah, I speak French, because I fucking don't. I'm more English than French, but I do understand it, so. If there's something that I don't like is packing up stuff. I really don't like this. It's not as bad now. Before, like when I used to sell as well, sometimes I would have to pack up like 30 trades and sales in like one sitting, and I would get very overwhelmed. So now, like, it's not that bad. The rest of this is for one person. My big trade. There's 8, so I'm gonna do 4 and 4. I'm gonna do it by back. These two go together. These two go together. These two and these two. I just try to do like closely similar colored backs because when it gets too humid, it can discolor. It's not gonna, but it can, so I don't wanna. And like you're probably saying, well, that's more of a reason for you to use one sleeve per card. No, it bulks up this shit for no reason. I don't wanna, okay? You're lucky I don't put all 4 of them in one sleeve, okay? Because I could. I just don't see the point in like double or like triple sleeving anything. I just really don't. It's not that big of a deal. Most of these cards are from Mercari Japan, you know, the place where they don't even put top loaders on shit, so like it's not that deep. It really isn't that deep. Okay. So instead of putting them on top of each other, I put them side by side and then I tape them together like this. And then I use a bigger envelope. I have to warn you, this might be a jump scare. It's Christmas cards. Oh, she a little I bulk buy Christmas cards like after Christmas when they're like half off or like 75% off. I like buy the ones that come in packs. Because you can get so many different sizes of Christmas cards. Like I've got some that are bigger than this too that I just haven't had the opportunity to use yet. But they'd be perfect for like postcards. But I don't really do big inclusions anymore, but I have some. And I also have like the long ones where instead of taping the cards this way, I would tape them like end to end this way. But I don't have any more of those. I used all of those up. And then like I do the same thing in the greeting card, but I put them this way. It is not Christmas in July, but Christmas in August for whoever receives this card. But I just, you know, take them like that. I used to have business cards that whoa. Gotta fix that. I used to have business cards because, oh my God. What the fuck? No! My filming setup, what the fuck happened? It didn't really bleed through. Where did that come from? My filming setup has been compromised. No. This is just like a poster board, but still. Oh, it's my thumb! The culprit was me all along? Fuck. Look. Yeah, as I was saying, I used to have business cards because writing down this 30 times bothered me. But I had made business cards with like my biases on the front, and some of those are no longer relevant. So I decided not to use them anymore. So now I gotta write all of this. So let's do some of these. Oh, these little butterflies. Those are cute. Handbag. And that one. But I can show you what the last ones I had looked like. I've been meaning to make some more, but I feel like I don't sell or trade enough, honestly, to have some. All done. So this is what it looked like. It said like my username on Instagram is Wence's Choice, which is my trade and sale one, which I want to change because I'm no longer like Twice is no longer an alt, but I'm in a few group orders, so I don't want to change it right now, but it will be changed eventually. It says on Instagram, and then it says, thank you for doing business with me. I hope everything arrived safely. Please let me know once it has arrived. Stay safe and healthy. And then CJ. And then on the back, it was like explaining like what my usernames were. So Enfia's Choice, Enfia is Enflying's fandom name, and Choice is Ace's fandom name. and then once is choice, once is twice's fandom name, and of course choice again. I just thought it was funny because, you know, choice can be a choice. So like Enfia is making a choice, or once is making a choice. I just thought it was cute. But in each letter had a bias, and in the O is wow from Ace, in the N is Sunghyub from N Flying, in the C is Jihyo from Twice, in the E is Yena, in the S is Sepyeol from Pixie, in the C is EU from Everglow, in the H is Jungso from P1 Harmony, in the O is Minhwan from FT Island, in the I is Yamasho from the Rampage, in the C is Shiyoung from Mire. He's not even my Mire bias anymore, and in the E is Mimi from Oh My Girl. So it's kind of outdated, mainly because like Yonga isn't there, and he's an old, so I stopped using them. But this was my business card for a while. So yeah, that is it. That is all I have. And 5 letters. My multitudes of do not bend. All written the exact same way because I do this every single time. So yeah, that is it for this video. It's gonna be a short video, but I don't really have anything else to do. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye.